Okay, so we're getting into it. Remember, I said I was gonna get into it. We're getting into it. We're getting into it. So I posted that I posted a video of myself singing, and it wasn't good. I'll be honest, it wasn't good. And I got a comment about how it was like average black talent or whatever. I still don't know what that means, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. That has nothing to do with what this video is about, but I just wanted to share that with you because what it felt like to me is it felt like he was saying, in the pool of black talent, you are subpar. You are subpar, sir. You are a average black talented person. I am not astounded by you at all. At all. That's what that felt like. But let me get into why I posted that video. Part of the reason I posted that video was because I just kind of want to get over the shame of cringe, so to speak. I mean, there's a lot of factors. It's like, one, also getting over an inner self-critic, and also being okay if people don't like the thing when it comes out. But one of the main things is cringe. It's the cringe is what I was trying to get over with that. Not the best move. I just could have kept on doing some of these, and then I wouldn't have had to deal with that comment. Excuse me, but that's why I done it, because I think I can't speak for other people out there, but it looks that way when I'm online as well. But I'll speak for myself, so I don't drag you guys in here with me. But if you do resonate, walk on into the building with me. Walk into this room, sit. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Your feelings, they're gonna be heard. They're gonna be heard. You're gonna be listened to. Who knows if you're gonna be helped? But a lot of us aren't being listened to out there, and Anyway. But for myself specifically, I feel a lot of shame in trying. And I feel even more shame when I'm being seen trying, even seen by myself. Like, for example, so I gained weight back. I know, it sucks. Look at my face. I'm punched. I know, but we good. We still love ourselves. We pudgy, but we lovely. We love ourselves. Now, I was at the gym. I'm training. Go to this boxing gym down the road. I'm training. And in gyms in general, there's freaking mirrors all over there. But fighting gyms, boxing gyms, whatever, usually I've noticed tend to have mirrors, so you can also check form, so you can see your form there in the mirror. Some gyms have mirrors so people can, I'm effing with you. Come on, Virgin Active, I'm playing. Anyway, so I am doing like a circuit of exercises. Was like lifts, push-ups, sit-ups, and then from the sit-ups it was to ropes, right? And then doing these ones, and then running back, repeating that 10 minutes straight. And in doing that, I catch myself running to the ropes in the mirror. I catch myself running to the ropes in the mirror. Stomach going, flying about, moving about, doing its thing. And I slowed down. I had slowed down for a second. I saw that and immediately slowed down for a second because I had felt shame and disgust in seeing myself try. I said, "Oh, you look, gross. You look corny. Look at you trying so hard. You look corny. And I thought to myself, now I'm dealing with that. This circuit's still going. I'm only 6 minutes in. Now I'm dealing with a bunch of where I'm feeling corny. So I just chuck it out of my mind. I try to chuck it out of my mind. I only chuck it out by like the 8th minute. And then, after that, pack up, go home. And as I'm driving home, I start thinking to myself that, there's a lot of people feel shame in trying. They feel shame in effort. And I don't know if that just stems from a general thing people have and have had the entirety of time. But I think it is even more prevalent because maybe of social media. Because now, someone's posting, I done this in 10 days. I done this in 30 days. I lost 20 kilograms in a week. And I haven't had to shit. I don't know what people are saying out there. But what I'm saying is because all we've become accustomed to is seeing highlight reels and seeing the end of progress, the end of effort, the end of trying. It starts looking corny to try. My goal now, right, is I just want to see what I look like fit. That's all. Like at the peak of my fitness. I want to see what I look like at the peak of my fitness. And I'm picking boxing to do that. That's all. But and the mindset behind that is like my mindset behind it, and I'm trying to force it in, is I am worthy enough to see the peak of my fitness, I am worthy enough to myself to see the peak of my fitness. I'm worthy enough to get up at ungodly hours of the day just to go to the gym. I'm worth the effort. And that's what I'm trying to remind myself. Now back to my point of trying. Trying, it's not cringe. It's not cringe. I know I went a roundabout way, but trying, it's not cringe. Even if you look ridiculous, I saw myself in the mirror, sweating, stomach flapping about, making that face, breathing heavy. And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with seeing that. Because you're putting in effort, man. You put in an effort. Nothing's wrong with trying, and nothing's wrong with being seen trying. If someone sees you and they see you trying and they hate on you, that's on them. That's for them to sort out within themselves. Because how can you be disgusted with seeing someone try? So, again, I'm saying this to you, but I did say I'm going to keep it to myself. And if you want to step into the room with me. But it's okay to try, man. And it's okay to see yourself try. Don't be ashamed in that. It's okay to friggin' be hunched over on a staircase, breathing heavy, because you're trying to get fit. You imagine, think about it like this. If you weren't doing that, you'd be judged just as harshly by people, and you'd probably judge yourself even more harshly. That's what I'm saying. I think majority of people are actually pretty cool. They're pretty cool. When they see someone online go, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, a lot of people are kind of like, yeah, let's go, buddy. But then there's a loud minority that just goes, oh, you're cooked. Oh, you're too big. You're cooked. Yeah. Also, you motherfuckers, People out there are too comfortable making jokes online and then not having to deal with their quote unquote joke. You know, you're too comfortable talking shit and then not getting hit is my issue with a lot of. I need to chill. Peace, love, and positivity. That's never been my message. I don't even want to lie to you. That's never been my message. That's never been a message I've pushed out. But you try, is what I'm trying to get at. Try. See yourself try. And when you see yourself try, congratulate yourself. Yeah, you look ridiculous. So, congratulate yourself. You look ridiculous because you're trying. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have gotten to this. Yeah, true, you shouldn't have gotten to this, but at least it's not 10 years down the line. Congratulate yourself for trying. Congratulate yourself for finding the problem now and dealing with it now. Congratulate yourself for trying, man. I'm serious. Oh, I feel like I'm getting sick. Wait. No, I'm not crying. But on a serious note, congratulate yourself for like trying, man. And if someone out there is telling you, no, it looks gross when you do that, and all you're doing is trying, shit. Why listen to them? Man? Why listen to people who are not willing to dig within themselves? That's what I'm going to ask you. Why listen to people who are not willing to dig within themselves? Why listen to people who are not willing to go to lengths with their character? Why listen to people who are not willing to extend themselves beyond what they are right now? Why listen to them? Why listen to people who are not willing to do that, you know? And the issue is out there. I'm going to stop now. Actually, I'm going to stop. But I was going to say, there's an issue where a lot of people who were like on this side and then went through the trying and then popped up on this side, better for it, now judge people who are trying. And I feel like you done all of that effort just to judge people for trying. And that's cracked out, in my opinion. You know, you're still contained, you're still small. I sound crazy right now, I know. But try. Try, young man. Try, young lady. Try, old man. Try, old lady. Everybody try. Everybody. It's okay to try. It's okay to try. It's not cringe. It's not idiotic. You're figuring shit out. It's okay to try. Love you guys. I know, that was a rant. Because at some point I just started talking. But thank you very much for being here. Like, subscribe, comment. Yeah. Wink. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye.